Just coming on this Friday afternoon right before Christmas to talk to y'all and show you some of the new signs that I've put out today, and um, maybe even talk a little techie things. How's everyone doing today? It is -1 here today, and that is feeling like -22 outside. So what's it like in your neck of the woods? We got, I don't know, maybe a few inches of snow, a layer of ice before the snow. Um, so it's pretty nasty out there. We are not venturing out. Come over here and send out a quick text message. As you come on, say hi so that I know that you're here. Hi, Cheryl. How are you today? If you're just joining, make sure you say hi. I wanted to show y'all some Valentine's Day signs that I put into my shop. All right, let's take a peek. Oops. Get rid of that graphic. There we go. All right. So just got these into my shop. You can see all these just cute designs. We closed at 3 yesterday, and I'm off till Tuesday doing some much needed housework. Oh, good. Let's see. I think I'm going to show y'all a different way. Thank you. I think they're pretty cute. I love these kind of vintage farmhouse ones. Really cute. As y'all are, who's already designing? Hey, Linda, who's already designing for Valentine's? I've started making Mardi Gras wreaths. I haven't made a, hey, Stacy, I haven't made a Valentine's Day wreath yet, but I need to. Little gnome there. So we're just showing off some new signs that I just put into the shop at wreathsignsandmore.com. This one's really pretty. Kind of a vintage, rustic, distressed. And then I've got kind of some glitzy glam ones in there too. Let's see, where's that one? This one's got a lot of glitter and stuff on it. Be fun on a wreath. So if you're looking for Valentine's Day signs, head over to Wreath Signs and More. Check it out. If you received my newsletter, then you got a really nice Christmas gift in the newsletter. Show the skunks. These are really cute. You hold the key to my heart. So any of the orders that come in over the weekend, I will send out Monday. So we were a star seller again for December. So that was nice. So it's 3 months in a row we've had star seller. I've also got some really cute new everyday signs. This one's a big seller. I sell a lot of these. It's so beautiful. This hummingbird, when you believe beyond what your eyes can see, signs from heaven show up to remind you love never dies. Such a pretty sign. Let's see. And this is new. If you're into like southern magnolias, this is really pretty. Just magnolias all the way around. So if you've got magnolia flowers that you need to use up, here's a really cool sign for you to use. This one's really pretty too. Yeah, Linda, if I have a local pickup, I run it through Square now. That way it just takes a ride at Etsy. I get dinged too. So I've learned the hard way in my other shop not to do local pickups through Etsy. Just do it through Square. I think these are really pretty too. I loved, again, that distressed antique look. Very Victorian French. Will look really pretty on a grapevine. Those are every day. I did put out there a Father's Day sign. Still working on other signs, other Mother's Day, Father's Day signs. I've got a couple of Mardi Gras signs. And if you're still making winter wreaths, I've got several winter signs. So that's what's going on in the sign shop, y'all. Just wanted to give y'all a quick peek. Let's see here. Let's look at Canva today. So how many of y'all use Canva? So if you haven't logged into Canva, in a while, you've got some new things. Sorry, I'm just going to pick up a link to give y'all. If you don't have Canva Pro, let's see here. There is a link to try Canva Pro for free. So this is Canva. You don't know how? Well, let's learn a little bit about Canva. So Canva is where I go to make all of my graphics, newsletters. Awesome, Patricia. Thanks for sharing that. So any little like logos or profile images or profile banners, Facebook posts. There you can see where I work on my signs, all kind of logos, all kinds of stuff that I do. My actual um, tech support web page is done in Canva. So you can just see lots of things done in Canva. But one of the newest things that just popped up in Canva is Docs. So if you open up Docs, and then you can start creating a document. And then you can actually, what's really cool about Canva right now is they added an artificial intelligence part to Canva. So if you click on this plus sign when you go into Docs and do Magic Write, so let's just do this, write 5 tips on how to avoid writer's block. So the little AI or the Magic Write system has now come out here and given you 5 tips on how to avoid writer's block. So if you were in business coaching with Damon on Monday, he was showing you a different kind of bot called Chat.io or openai.com, chat.openai.com. Well, this is something similar that's already built in to Canva. And then what else is cool is you can actually take this Word document and convert it. So we're going to convert it to a presentation. So then you could actually animate this presentation or any other thing that you type over there. So it's animated, and you could share it as like a video. Hold on, y'all. All right, my dogs are whining. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see here if we wanted to do a post on how to make a deco mesh wreath. Oh, whoops, I meant to do Magic Write. Let's see what it says. So check this out. So making a deco mesh wreath is fun and a creative way to add a pop of color. Gather your supplies. It knows to cut your deco mesh into 10 to 12-inch strips. Fold the strips halfway to make a loop. Not really sure what some of this means. So, I mean, but it gives you a starting framework. So that's pretty good. Hi, Sue. Hi, Beth. So it gives you a starting, hi, Janice. It gives you a starting framework. So imagine if you're struggling with writing blog posts, So let's see here. How do you use the color blue? So let's say you want to get into blog writing, or even if you've got a a wreath that you're struggling with writing a description for. Let's see, write a description for a gold, green, and purple elegant Mardi Gras wreath. So see, like here's a description. This beautiful and elegant Mardi Gras wreath is the perfect addition to your home decor. The wreath is adorned with gold, green, and purple ribbons, along with delicate gold and purple ornaments. So see, this kind of helps you write descriptions or even write titles. Um, and it's just a matter of coming in here and, you know, testing different descriptions or testing different titles. Um, so Canva can actually help you in your business more so than just graphic design. Um, have any of y'all used this feature yet in Canva? And there's also templates down here in the docs. So event proposals, projects, all kinds of different things for your business that they've already got. Here's a business proposal if you're needing to. There's letterhead. I mean, some of this stuff, you know, you're like, I don't know what a lot of this is. And so it's not necessarily something you have to have for your business. But even if you wanted to do your own meal planner, there's a meal planner. There's a to-do list, a weekly planner. So just go over and check it out. If you, hi Mercedes, welcome. It has a lot of new features. It's something new that Canva has rolled out and will probably continue to add to. I wanted to show you all this. So if you want to do like a grid of things, like I did here. So let me go back here. I'm going to make a copy of this. So anytime you've got an image that you've already made that you want to make something similar, all you've got to do is come over here to these three little dots and click make a copy. It's going to call it copy of whatever the previous name was of that design. So I wanted to show y'all what I did here so that I can just use this interchangeably and add other seasons of signs. So the first thing I did, so this is just the size of this, the 940 by 788 is the size of a Facebook post. So all I did was just come over and create a Facebook size post. And then I added a table. Under elements, sorry, y'all. So like a grid or a table or something that looks like, you know, maybe a Excel spreadsheet kind of thing. I knew I only wanted 6 boxes, so you can just take these other 6, select them, right click, delete those 2 rows. So now I have my 6 boxes, and I'm just going to drag them to be the size of my post. So now I've got these 6 boxes, or I think I actually did 9, didn't I? So you can do undo up here and get to your other ones. We'll delete that row. There we go. We'll drag and drop. So what the reason I'm doing this grid is it's going to help me line everything up and make sure everything is completely centered, so that I don't have just signs willy-nilly all over the place. Now I want to take this grid, and I don't want those black lines showing up, so I'm going to make the lines, well, first I'm going to leave them black. Now we're going to come over here to photos, or to elements, and scroll down here to frames. So a frame is an image holder. So like if I drag an image into this frame, it's going to lock that image into that frame. So let's come here and we're going to resize. All right. And then once we get one there, we're going to duplicate this. And what's cool is you see those 2 lines that are showing up there. This lets me know that this image, this frame, is centered and in line with this one. We're going to duplicate it again. And now we know this one is also in line. So once you get your 3, you can come over here and shift and select all of them, and then duplicate, bring this whole stack down here, and it's going to be lined up. Duplicate it again, and there it automatically falls in line that time, because what is that? Oh, where that came from? Because now Canva knows what you're doing. So now you've got this grid. So imagine if these were for reads. So you can come over here to your uploads, and like for me it's signs, so I can just take this sign and I'm going to drag it over the picture that I want it to fall into. See, and then it falls perfectly into, snaps perfectly into that frame. Whoops. And I can just repeat this for all the other signs. And then let's say when I get ready to do St. Patrick's Day signs, I can open up this file, come in and just delete those images, and then drag and drop St. Patrick's Day into them. Or if I had wreaths, I could drop a wreath into them. So if I wanted to do a grid of my wreaths to show off my wreaths on Facebook, I can just drag and drop my wreath images into these placeholders. See? So it just makes it so much easier, and it's perfectly lined up for you. Now let's say you don't want these grid lines to show. You come up here, you select the whole grid, come over here to color and choose white. Okay, so there we go. So you're going to choose on the grid, choose grid color, choose white. Now all those black lines disappear and you don't have those lines anymore. Hi, Sam. We're just going over some cool tricks in Canva. So see, now you're going to have all of your wreaths perfectly lined up, versus a lot of people will like try to just, like center their wreaths on here by themselves, and they're all just a little bit off and they look a little bit janky. Well, by using grids and tables, you can line up stuff easier. And then when you're ready, like I just showed you, you can turn the color off, go to border, choose color, go to white, so that when you download this image to share it onto Facebook, it's not going to be there anymore. So now, like if you come over here to Facebook, uh-oh, someone just got lucky. $26. Oh, Damon's doing um, giveaway boxes. So see, like now that when you see here, you can see this perfectly. Now I left the grid lines on there, but they're in a matching color that goes with all of the signs that I posted. So see how much better that looks than just, me trying to individually center each sign image on the overall graphic. All right, let's see here. So who's all ready for this weekend? Ready for Christmas? You got all of your Christmas shopping done. Um, whether I have Christmas shopping done or not doesn't matter, because with the snow and ice, I have we're not venturing out in this right now at all. Hey there, Lisa. I was just showing some tips in Canva. So if you get a chance, you can go back and take a look and take a gander. And I was just showing people how to do grids and frames, um, setting up graphics and so forth for Facebook posts. Hey, Caleb, I think I'm ready. Just have to wrap. Yeah, we need to wrap too. Stacy, did y'all get, how bad is it where you are? They're in Canada. Did you get a bad? Yeah, we had a layer of ice come in before the snow last night. You do, Lisa. I use Canva every day. There's not a day, 7 days a week that I'm not in Canva doing something. Oh, Janice, you have to work tomorrow? That stinks. Hi, Morello. How are you? I'm doing really well. It's cold. It feels like negative 22 degrees outside. Not that I would know. I have not been outside. Darren does not let me out to walk in ice and snow because John can fall in perfect conditions, much less ice and snow. Yeah, the wind. The wind is rough. The wind is rough here too. Yeah, I'm not going out there. Y'all, this is my T-shirt that I wore for the '80s night at Mel and Tammy's event. And it says, "Everything I need to know I learned from watching '80s movies." I love this shirt. I got it from a site called 80s 80stshirts.com or 80stees.com. -54. So if y'all don't know, um, if you haven't heard, I am getting a new printer next Tuesday. It is being delivered. It's that Roland BN20, and it's going to allow me to do stickers and decals and HTV transfers and um, banners and signs and like like printing on canvas, all kinds of different things. Several people have asked me about, there used to be something called the brand box, the brand subscription box. So I'm not familiar with it, um, but I guess it was something that was around for about a year, and then those people retired, and I guess it's not around anymore. So I looked a little bit about their business, and they had like a full print shop. So I can't do like a lot of the things they could do, like, well, anyhow, just some of the things they could do. I don't have like all of the printing type stuff that a Kinko's has or a true full-fledged print shop has. But, I could do like sticker bundles and some other businessy merchandise type stuff. So, yeah, Morello, it is something I'm going to be offering. Um, so I'll have all of that in my Wreath Signs and More store. That store is more geared towards you all, business owners. So the signs, um, craft supply boxes, and then all of the stuff that I'll be figuring out how to make with this new printer. So I'll have just like basic everyday labels or stickers for packages to help, just make your packages look nice. But you can send me your logo and I can make custom stuff for you as I figure out. It's going to take me a few weeks probably to really be able to figure things out and get stuff into production. From what I understand, it's a pretty steep learning curve on this machine. So I've got to start watching a lot of videos and reading and um, I mean, just the initial setup of it, from what I understand, is pretty complicated. But would y'all be interested in like a subscription box kind of thing? Um, Three different people now have thrown the idea out to me about having a subscription box of just, and I was thinking it would be like, various um, stickers and, maybe like koozies one month or different kind of little logo inspired. Of course, you'd have to send me your logo, but logo inspired type gifts and stuff for you to put to have in the box to either you know create really cool packaging for your customers, or add for someone who maybe spends a certain dollar amount, they get an extra gift in their box, and it could be a gift that you either got in the subscription box, or maybe you got something in the subscription box that you really like, and then you hire me to or purchase from me more of that particular item. I don't know. I had never thought about doing a subscription box until here these last week or so forth, as I've been telling y'all about this new printer that I'm getting. And then some of it could be sublimated stuff too. It's just going to be so going back to Christmas, it's just going to be the three of us, Larry, Darren and I for Christmas. Darren's mom's not going to be able to make it. So we're going to have a pretty quiet Christmas, just the three of us. And I was going to do all this cooking, and yeah, I'm not really in the mood to do all this cooking. So I am picking up Cracker Barrel tomorrow. So Cracker Barrel is catering Christmas. Honey baked ham catered Thanksgiving, and it was other than the ham, the rest of it was horrible. So, but I'm thinking Cracker Barrel, you can't go wrong with Cracker Barrel. So it's just cheaper than buying everything and doing all the cooking for just the three of us. Oh, awesome. I'm glad y'all like the idea. So, I mean, it's not going to be something that I roll out anytime soon. It'll probably be a couple of months before I even have enough understanding of the printer and can start mass producing things in a way that I could roll out a subscription box. And it would be very limited. Like I'm thinking of limiting it to like 25 or 30 initially. So yeah, so this printer behind me here, this is a sublimation printer. So that's what makes all of my signs. And if you have full polyester um, blanks, whatever it is. So the signs that I buy have a polyester. So these signs over here have a polyester coating on them that allow me to sublimate onto them. So this new printer is called an eco solvent printer. So whatever the substrate is, whether it's vinyl or canvas or window cling or car wrap vinyl or whatever the material is that I'm putting through the um, printer is actually printing ink directly onto that material or substrate. So very different. So like for HTV, you put an HTV film or HTV material or vinyl through the printer, it's going to print directly onto that vinyl, and then you just weed it out, and that image can go straight onto your t-shirt. But since it's vinyl, it can go on any material. It doesn't have to be polyester material. So I can go back to doing just 100% cotton t-shirts where like, see like this here, instead of having to do like regular vinyl where you would do white and then you would do red and then you would do this color, this I would just print out. All of this just gets printed out. You weed out all the excess and then you just press this right onto this 100% cotton t-shirt. So just a different method, different things. So, and this new printer is about 3 times the price of that printer. So uh, it's just going to be able to do a lot of neat things. Um, so I'm just expanding the print shop part of the Crafty Tech guy because I just really enjoy the print shop stuff. Where I was printing and cutting stickers. I don't think so. Let me make sure. Yeah, I don't have any TikToks. I may have shared a TikTok because I follow a guy. So let me throw this over here. So if you look at this, yeah. So this is Laura Crafts Texas that I follow. I've been following him because he does a lot of stuff using his BN20 from Roland. But yeah, so he does all of these different like glass wraps, and he does HTV as well. So that's the printer there. So yeah, so I've shared some of his lives. So how many of y'all do the cooking for Christmas? Seeing as how I do all the cooking and I really didn't feel like cooking, we're doing catering. Any of y'all do all the cooking for Christmas? So Sue does cooking. All right. Sue, what all are you making? What y'all's favorite Christmas dish? Normally mine would be my grandmother's southern cornbread dressing. And I'm just gonna miss it this year. I didn't make it for Thanksgiving or Christmas, but it's a long involved process making that dressing, and I just haven't had the energy. Oh, you share the cooking. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. I wish we had family here in Louisville that we could share cooking with and, you know, go over to someone else's house. Yes, cornbread dressing. Yes, please. And ours is a moist cornbread dressing, and it is so yummy. So, so, so yummy. It just takes a lot of work, but it's so worth it. A lot of people do lasagna at Christmas. Do y'all have an Italian background? But I've noticed a lot of people do Italian. We're having Asian tonight, General So chicken. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm hoping early in the morning I can get out and maybe go to the grocery store. I need to go to the grocery store so I can make Christmas morning. I'll make, we like, and I learned it comes from Larry's family, sweet sausage and rice for breakfast. You make rice, so you have rice, just white rice. We use an Asian rice that we buy, and then you brown breakfast sausage, and then once that breakfast sausage is browned, you add in the rice, and then you put in a couple of tablespoons of sugar. Oh, it is so good, so so good. So I need to get some stuff to make, at least cook for Christmas breakfast. Okay, so yeah, so some Italian heritage there. I have some Sicilian heritage. Um, but we still had traditional food for Thanksgiving and Christmas at that for that side of my family. But grandma always made cream puffs. She always made cream puffs for the holidays. My father's mother. I don't know. I used to make a lot of candies at Christmas, but I don't need them, so I'm not making them. I need to at least get out and get the stuff to make Larry's chocolate pie for tomorrow. Y'all, if you're on TikTok, go over and follow me on TikTok. I'm trying so hard to get to 1,000 so that I can start going live on TikTok. It's a, I make the crust and everything. It's a pretty freaking awesome chocolate pie. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really good chocolate pie. I perfected my pie crust making skills last year, so I'm pretty good at making a crust now. Um, and then that chocolate pie filling is from scratch. Gail, hello. Merry Christmas Eve Eve. Yes. Oh, I wish I was coming to your house. It's been 20 years or more since I had that many people on a holiday. For 10 years now, it's been just us. And before that, we would go to Memphis, and there might be 10 of us. But it's been a long time since I had a big Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner with 20 people or more. I miss those days. It's weird how you get um, or at least for me in my life, as I've gotten older, I don't have that. But now, granted, I moved away, and I don't live near family anymore. I haven't lived near family since I was 19, 20. So that makes a difference. And then now we live here with no family but the three of us. So I was on someone's live yesterday, and they said something about wrapping presents, and I was like, "Oh, the presents are wrapped. They're in Amazon boxes. Doesn't that count?" I mean, they can't see what's inside the box. It's all gift wrapped the same. It has a swoosh and it says Amazon on it. I'd say that's gift wrap. Yeah, my father-in-law. So in 2020, hey Bonnie, Linda, in 2020, after my dad died in Memphis, we were gonna try to move to Memphis, and just a lot of things went wrong, and we didn't get there. And now Larry's health is to the point where it would just be so hard for us to move. Um, Plus, he's now in this, I call it the Doctors on Wheels program, where all of his doctors come out to the house to see him. He doesn't even have to leave the house anymore to see all of his doctors. We actually just did so they come out to see him like in person, maybe like once a quarter, but then like almost every month they all do video chats with him. We just had a video chat with one of his doctors today at 1. So the fact that all of his doctors are here now, we're in this program. So, and then any of his specialist doctors are also here. It would be so hard to pick up and get all that going again in a timely fashion for him in Memphis, that it's just not feasible. So, um, last year we just made the decision to stop even trying to move. We're just going to stay here in Louisville until something happens to Larry. When Larry passes, then Darren and I'll make a decision of where we move to next. And You just, who knows how long that's going to be. Yeah, it really does. I wish we had a bigger, I guess, friend network here. I mean, we have a few friends, but not any that we see very much at all. Um, it's just hard when very rarely can the two of us go to any event together. It's usually just one or the other. Because somebody has to stay here and take care of Larry. And we've had such a hard time this year finding anybody, remotely dependable to help us. So, we just it's a little bit different. Like couples with kids, they can get a babysitter. Well, we can get a babysitter, but that's like $26 an hour. So if we're paying that, whatever we're doing, it better be darn special. um, because he has to have a skilled, qualified person here to look after him if we're not here. Because he's bedbound. He can't do anything really for himself. Everything has to be done for him. So you can't just ring up babysitters.com and get someone out here to look after him. Like when we went on vacation, we went to Canada and then we went to Mel and Tammy's event. I mean, that we put him in we did what's called respite care at a skilled facility. And I mean, that was 5,000, between $4,000 and $5,000 just for that stay, just for us to get away. So it's a lot of money if we want to take a vacation. It's really hard to develop a social structure as an adult. Um, unless you're single and you're going out to clubs and that kind of stuff. I mean, I will say we developed some friendships when we first moved here, and it was just the two of us. Nothing had happened to Larry at that point. And we would like in the evenings, somebody could text us and be like, "Hey, we're all getting together at so and so's house, and we're gonna have some drinks and play some games or whatever y'all want to come over." And we obviously had the ability to do that. Um, but once your life changes, whether it be kids, whether it be taking care of a parent, and you start saying no to the invitations, after a while, you just stop getting the invitations. So we don't really get the invitations anymore. And it breaks your heart a little, because like, you kind of, and it kind of tugs on your heart a little bit because you want that. You want to be able to get out, especially me being such an extrovert. So I just get it through other means now. I go live. I get to, go to events throughout the year and um, have a couple of business friends that I talk to almost every day, and we call each other almost every day. So that's pretty cool. Hi, Cheryl. Happy Christmas Eve Eve. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, adulting is hard. I know. I can't wait to see you either. I do have a whole group of friends now. I have ever since I joined the wreathing community. They're just friends I wish that live closer to me so that I could see more often. Yes, you'll see me at Walmart. I haven't been out shopping. I haven't done any shopping lives in a while. I've been trying to stay out of the stores, y'all, because this new investment in our business, I've been trying not to go out to the stores and do a lot of shopping. Although I've been doing plenty of um, online shopping. I think I only have one more order that's due in. Oh, at Wreath Makers. Right now, that's the only event that I've signed up for this year. Mel and Tammy, from what I understand, are not going to have an event this year. I guess Mel's not going to have a single, event that she's just doing. So last year I went to Mel's event and then Crafters Convention and then Mel and Tammy's event. So I was hoping this year would be like Mel's event and then Wreath Makers Live and then Mel and Tammy's event again. But I guess this year I'm just going to be going to Wreath Makers Live unless something pops up that interests me. I would like to go to General Wholesale, but that's like in a couple of months and I don't know. We just got to see. I doubt that I go. But I think General Wholesale, for one, I understand that event's really fun. Talking to Sandy at Mel and Tammy's event, they do a lot of really cool things with the presenters. So that would be fun, but um, I don't know. Oh, a sublimation summit. That sounds fun. Where is that at, Cheryl? Maybe that's what I should start looking at, like sublimation summits and maybe the Roland. Maybe Roland has a conference I could go to learn more about the printer. Oh, wow, you're traveling a good little distance to go to that summit. Who's putting it on? Yeah, I'm probably gonna drive to Wreath Makers Live. Hi, Christina. Welcome. Merry Christmas. I'm probably gonna drive to Wreath Makers Live only because there's so much shopping that can be done there. I want room to be able to drive everything back. I need to go get something to eat. I just realized I really didn't eat breakfast or lunch. Hey, Aleeks. Welcome. How's that grandbaby? Are you spoiling him rotten? Oh, that's all right, Linda. Welcome back. Hope everything's okay with the daughter. So if you're just joining, I started the video just going over some new signs, some Valentine's Day signs that I put into my shop that are so cute. And then we talked a little bit about Canva. We went over Canva docs, the new AI in Canva. Um, we talked a little bit about creating grids in Canva and using frames to snap images into a grid, removing the border of the grid so that you have really clean looking graphics with multiple, like a whole grid of signs or a whole grid of wreaths into an image in Canva. So if you get a chance, go back and watch the beginning. There was some cool Canva stuff in there. I can't wait to meet you either. Oh, and your twin sister's going. That's awesome. I'm just excited to experience Wreath Makers Live. I mean, it's just like this epic thing that has happened the last, I guess it's happened 3 or 4 times now. And I'm just excited to experience it because it just sounds like such a different type of conference since it's just primarily focused on business, the business end of our business. Yeah, it'll be my first one too. Do y'all's mortgage company call y'all all the time? So our mortgage company is called PennyMac, and they call me almost every single day trying to get me to do a home equity line of credit. The fact that I never answer, you would think after years of not answering, they would stop trying, but they don't. I can look down and I'm like, oh, there's PennyMac calling. And I know nothing's wrong with the mortgage because it gets automatically paid every month. They're just calling to get me to buy something. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to hop off of here and go get some lunch slash breakfast because my tummy is growling and it's going, hello, feed me. Thank y'all for hanging out. If you didn't catch the beginning of everything, go back and take a gander if you have time. Maybe pick up a few things that will help you in your business. Um, I might go live tonight making something. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. We'll see. But I need to make something Valentine's. So if I don't go live tonight, I might go live tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not. Stay tuned. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you get live notifications so that you see all the things. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Christmas Eve, and stay safe out there because a lot of us live in areas that the weather's pretty treacherous. So until next time, friends, see y'all later.